Hello YouTube, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, Christian books, self-help books, all kinds of books full of wisdom. Next time you're on Amazon, search my name, Scott Perdue, pull up all the options there, maybe you can buy one, gain some wisdom from it. Anyway, today I'm going to go over one of the books I wrote called Wilderness Wisdom of Moses, Timeless Life-Changing Leadership Lessons. Today's Bible study is about the leadership context of the Ten Commandments. Moses' journey to deliver the Ten Commandments came after he had led the Israelites out of Egypt. This newly liberated nation was in desperate need of structure, guidance, and unity. The people faced the challenge of transitioning from slavery to self-governance, and Moses, as their leader, carried the immense responsibility of guiding them toward a sustainable and meaningful life. The Ten Commandments provided a moral framework for this transition, addressing both vertical, human to God, and horizontal, human to human relationships. By delivering these divine principles, Moses demonstrated the power of leadership grounded in ethical foundations. For modern leaders, this episode offers a blueprint for balancing authority and compassion, ensuring that leadership reflects both justice and care. Balancing authority and compassion in ethical leadership. Moses' leadership at Mount Sinai highlights the delicate balance between enforcing authority and embodying compassion. He had to deliver God's commands with authority, ensuring the adoption of his nation's ethical foundation. At the same time, Moses displayed profound compassion for his people, especially during moments of rebellion and weakness such as the golden calf incident, Exodus 32, 1-35. Authority without compassion risk becoming oppressive, while compassion without authority can lead to chaos. Moses exemplified how leaders can build these qualities to build trust and inspire obedience to higher principles. Modern leaders, whether in business, politics, or community service, can draw on the balance to create environments where people feel valued, motivated to align with shared ethical standards. For example, consider a CEO tasked with introducing a code of ethics in a company plagued by misconduct. Like Moses, the leader must firmly enforce the new policies, authority, while also understanding the challenges employees face in adapting to a new culture, compassion. The leader's approach can determine whether the initiative succeeds or fails. The wisdom of the Ten Commandments in leadership. The Ten Commandments offer profound wisdom for leaders, emphasizing ethical behavior, accountability, and the importance of relationships. Let's examine some of the commandments and their relevance to modern leadership. Number 1, you shall have no other gods before me. Exodus 23, Amplified. This commandment underscores the importance of prioritizing ultimate values. For leaders, this means maintaining integrity and avoiding distractions that compromise their mission. A leader consumed by personal ambition, for example, risks undermining the collective good. Number 2, honor your father and your mother. Exodus 20:12 Amplified. This principle highlights the importance of respecting those who came before us. Leaders can apply this by honoring the contributions of previous generations, learning from their wisdom and building on their legacy. Number 3, you shall not steal. Exodus 20:15 Amplified. Beyond literal theft, this commandment reminds leaders to be fair in their dealings, avoiding exploitation or dishonesty. Ethical leadership requires transparency and fairness in all interactions. Number 4, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Exodus 20:16 Amplified. Honesty and truth are cornerstones of effective leadership. Leaders who distort facts loses credibility and trust, which are essential for fostering a strong and unified team. Number 5, you shall not covet. Exodus 20:17 Amplified. This commandment warns against envy and greed, traits that can derail leadership. A content leader focuses on service rather than personal gain, fostering a culture of collaboration rather than competition. Let's see here. The legacy of ethical leadership. The legacy of ethical leadership. Moses' delivery of the Ten Commandments established a legacy that extended far beyond his lifetime. These principles became the bedrock of Western ethical and legal systems, influencing countless generations. For modern leaders, the enduring relevance of the Ten Commandments lies in their ability to guide decision-making and inspire purpose-driven action. Ethical leadership leaves a legacy of trust, respect, and transformation. A leader who prioritizes ethics over expedience creates a culture that thrives on integrity and must respect. Moses' example reminds leaders that their actions today shape the moral fabric of the future. Living with purpose, applying the Ten Commandments today. The Ten Commandments are not merely historical or religious artifacts. They are practical guidelines for living with purpose. For leaders, these principles provide a roadmap for fostering meaningful relationships, inspiring trust, and creating environments where individuals and communities can thrive. Number 1, prioritize relationships. The Ten Commandments emphasize the importance of both divine and human relationships. Leaders should invest time in understanding the needs and aspirations of their teams, building connections that transcend transactional interactions. Number 2, lead by example. Moses lived out the principles he delivered, embodying humility, faith, and integrity. Modern leaders can follow his example by aligning their actions and their stated values. Number 3, promote justice and fairness. Ethical leadership demands a commitment to justice. By addressing inequalities and advocating for fairness, leaders can create inclusive environments where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Focus on legacy. Leadership is not about personal accolades, but about the impact left behind. Leaders who prioritize ethical principles over short-term gains ensure their legacy inspires future generations. Faith and leadership trusting in divine guidance. Faith and leadership trusting in divine guidance. Moses' faith in God's wisdom was central to his leadership. Despite the immense challenges he faced, Moses trusted that God's principles would guide the Israelites to a better future. Leaders today can draw on this example, placing their faith in overarching principles or values that provide direction and clarity in uncertain times. Proverbs 3:5-6 offers a reminder of this trust. Trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding. In all your ways, know and acknowledge and recognize Him, and He will make your path straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way. A life-changing leadership lesson from Moses. The most profound leadership lesson from the Ten Commandments is the transformative power of ethical foundations. Moses demonstrated that leadership is not about control or domination, but about guiding others toward principles that enhance their lives and relationships. Modern leaders who embrace this wisdom can inspire trust, foster collaboration, and create lasting impacts. By balancing authority with compassion and prioritizing ethical principles, leaders can build a legacy of purpose and integrity that echoes through time. In conclusion, the Ten Commandments, Ethical Foundations for Life, offers a timeless framework for leading with purpose and faith. Moses' example challenges leaders to reflect on their own values and actions, striving to align their leadership with principles that uplift and unite. In doing so, they not only transform their own lives, but they leave an enduring legacy of wisdom and justice. Anyway, thank you for following me through this chapter. Appreciate you following me through here. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Got more videos coming up. Please follow those. Tons of Bible studies, lots of wisdom for you. Thank you so much for following me today. Have a blessed day.